Hey guys, this is Hans the Evil Hepper, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a Let's Play with one of the best games ever created. Can you guess what game this is? I'll give you a hint. Earthbound. For the Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh yeah! You know, this game has become kind of a cult classic since its release in 1995, I think? Yeah, 1995, so I would have been one. Yeah. Mint. Okay, boys and girls, what should we name him? I feel like having a Beatles reference. Beatles references. Name this one Paul. Paul, Paul, Paul. Small Paul, Paul. You all, Paul. Who are we gonna name her? Think of the only girl that's ever been associated with the Beatles, really. Yoko. Yoko. Don't care, okay. Who's my friend? Well, see, the only person I know in the Beatles that wears glasses all the time would be John Lennon. I almost said John Harrison. That's not a person. Yeah, sorry I haven't made a video for like ever. It's just, I don't know, I've been kind of turned away from all this video making stuff. I've been more associating my life with music, and that's probably what I'm going to do with my life, but I also spent some time making videos because I also find that fun. Okay, who am I going to name this? This is going to be the hard one. Seeing as this guy is Indian. Well, not Indian. Well, Hindu, let's say. Buddhist? Yeah, Buddhist. He'd be Buddhist. And George Harrison was sort of a spiritual guy. We're going to name him George. But that is not going to fit. So I'm going to put Georg. Sounds like a bad guy. My pet? Guess what Beatle we haven't named yet. Guess who's gonna be the dog? Ringo. Come here, Ringo. Come here, little doggy. Come here, little Ringo. Favorite homemade food. What is a Beatles reference we can make? Can't put strawberry. Onion, for glass onion. Wow, this is lagging. I'm sorry, guys. Wish I cared more about these, or I would put more work into this to make it not lag. Oh well. Onion. Huh, that's a Beatles reference if I ever saw one. What's your favorite thing? Love. Pretty sure that's a don't care option. Love. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome to Earthbound land. The grass is made of grass? The ground is made of grass and the sky is blue. That is a far from subtle reference. I'm pretty sure quite a bit of people got that if they are on YouTube a lot. I'm pretty sure this game's pretty self-explanatory, how they present it. Onet, a small town in Eagle Land. Now, seeing how the game is, we're going to talk to everybody. If only the game wasn't so laggy. Paul's house. ZZZ. Paul is sleeping, but what does he hear? Oh God. Welcome to the zany game of Earthbound. You control Ness, the one boy who can defeat the evil Master Gygas. However, that is not true. There's 3 more people that defeat Gygas. The intergalactic ruler known as Gygas. Will Ness prevail, or will he get crushed, just like Buzz? Hey bro, did you hear the sound that woke you up? Were you freaked out? I was freaked out, thank you. Paul opened the present. There's a cracked pack inside. Paul takes it. Huh. I wonder who's been wrapping these presents. I think Gygas is being very nice. Oh, yeah, see, that's stupid. Quit doing that. I could just imagine Ness being in a battle. Someone, Pooh's like, Ness. I could just imagine Pooh, like, in battle, going, Ness, use your bat. And Ness would be like, I can't use my bat, I have to equip it first. And then Gygas wins. Do, my name's Ness, walking around the lonely street of Eagle Land. Ness, walking around in Eagle Land. Oh. Watch out, there's Mom. What was that noise? Paul, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to check it out? Oh, okay.
You stick out of your room anyway. Not even the master to any list of things to of your bedroom before you go.
Oh, Mom, why'd you make me do that? I wanted to go out naked. Nestor just have rosy cheeks. He's so cute. He's got a little red backpack. Oh God, we're outside now. My name is Ness. Listen to all the sounds around. Oh God, no problem here. Everything seems to be in order. Oh God. Oh no. Editing. Look at all the editing. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. We have so many meteorites. Don't panic. It's just a meteorite that what? Meteorite that who? Fell? What? I just want to go home. I just want to what? Go home. Fuck. Editing. At the editing. Look at the editing. Editing. Look at the editing. Okay, that sucked. Oh, net police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We're going for the world record. Oh God, I really hope you can hear the music. Music's really good right now. Oh God, Ness is so laggy. Did you hear the Big Bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first one to see it, okay? I'm going to try to be the first one to get there. You're walking in place. That's not how you move. Go! Go! Let's go! Alright, here's a police guy. Maybe he'll talk to us. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto! Ah! There's a cop car parked in a hill. Meteor has landed and the shocks are running wild and hound. Your kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job. Cool. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? No, I'm just one of those people. Black. Walking diagonal is the place I wanna go. Ah, walking diagonal. I read the news today, oh boy. Ness just beat International Geiges. Hey, don't you know what time it is? I do. This is gonna take forever. Hey, pal. Hiya, buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I'll eat garlic and work out to make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens have probably fainted. Fainted. I also want to tell you. Whoops. I almost told you about my, by the way, Paul, did you check out my billboard? I wrote the message to myself. That's my job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Would you check out my work? No. I'm a cop. That meteor looks different than usual. What? I just want to point out how stupid that sentence is. That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh. Look at that. That's a very mysterious meteorite. Shh, shh. Okay. What are you trying to listen for? Is that meteorite just so needing you to be hearing it? Anywho. Nice timing, Paul. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? Yes. And you live in the same house next to his? I see. Nice timing, Paul. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends, but aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Out of my get what? Out of my get my. Of way, get out, get my. Oops, my mistake. I meant get out of my way. Hey, Paul, don't be rubbernecking. You're getting the cops. Officers' way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers.
You're bugging the officers, Ness. You better get home now.
Walking diagonal, walking diagonal. So, yeah, I really wasn't planning. Okay, just like 20 seconds before I started the video, it was going to be a review. Now, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a full-length LP. Yeah, hopefully I can get this lagging situated before then. Go walking home is what I like to do best. Walking home is like beating the rest. Hey, that was my song. Welcome home, Paul. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Later that night, Paul was asleep in his bed when he woke up to the sound of an annoying knock. He walked out the door and there was his sister Tracy. She said, "Somebody is knocking at the door." What an annoying knock. Ness agreed with quietness as he walked down the stairs. Down the stairs, he saw his mom pacing back and forth. She said, "My land, who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Won't you answer it?" Ness walked towards the door, and as he walked past his dog, he went to the door, and out came Pokey, to his surprise. Pokey said, "Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Picky to the meteorite, where the place where the meteorite had landed. Oh, good evening, man. You're looking lively as usual." And as Picky said that, he let out a snicker. Anyways, I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks, they're the local ruffians, and they were really going wild. Suddenly I noticed Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It was certainly not my fault. When my dad gets back, I know I'm going to get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Ness looked at him with a grimace and said, "No." Pokey looked at him quite mad-like, and he said, "If you refuse me, I will say something that will cut you like a knife. Will you come with me?" Ness figured out that there was nothing he could do without getting cut like a knife. He says yes. Pokey says, "Okay, good buddy, let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mother? Don't you agree, Mom?" Ness walked over to his mother, and she looked at him with a loving glare. She said, "I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Ringo along." The cracked bat in Tracy's room couldn't help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong young boy. You are my own natural born fighter. You will far. Remember to quotation. Go for it, quotation. But I think you should change out your jammy jams before you leave. Nest walked up to his room and changed out of his jammy jams. He walked towards the door and opened it. He walked down the hall, and he walked down the stairs. As Ness walked down to the stairs, he saw Pokey sitting in his sofa. But before he talked to Pokey, he decided to talk to King. "Do you want me to go with you?" King said. Ness said yes. "I guess I have no choice. Let's go." King joined his party, and Ness was ecstatic. Actually, his name is Ringo, sorry. Ness walked over to Pokey. "Alright, you go out in front, and I'll follow at a safe distance," Pokey said with a very annoying voice. "Let's get going." Pokey joined Ness's party. This time, he wasn't so ecstatic. Pokey joins you. As Ness is walking to his door, the phone rings. Pokey says, nothing. Ness picks up the receiver. It's Paul answers the phone. Surprisingly, it's his dad. "I work to extortion when you're young," he says. "Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call." Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have an ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero at least. Wahaha, slam, beep. Ness was confused at what his father had just done, and he walked towards the door and walked outside. As Ness went outside, he noticed something scary. There were dogs out. Ravenous dogs that were killing him. He fought the runaway dog. He bashed. And he bashed again. killed the dog. Ness was really upset by the murder he had just committed against a dog. Seeing as dogs were his favorite pet, he was just traumatized that he could do something just as awful as he had just done. Paul continued up the hill. There was an asp. Paul fought the asp. He was shaped in a coil. Pokey. Paul could not suddenly move. He can move again. The coil snake bit him. Paul attacked, and the coil snake died. Paul felt less bad about this death, seeing as he really did not like snakes in the least. He won. Let's speed this up a little bit, shall we? I don't want to bore you. As Ness got to the crest of the hilltop, King left out a wig, a woof. If I knew this was such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along in the first place. I'm out of here. Ness walked over to Picky, who was sitting by a tree. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pookie, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pookie got scared right away. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad will worry about us. Jeez, I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Pinky joins you. Ness walked over to the meteorite. And as he did, Pokey interrupted her and said, Paul, do you hear the buzzings? That sounds like a bee flying around. Ness said yes. Yes, you can hear it. And as they said that, they all of a sudden heard a louder bee noise. Then, in a burst of light, they saw what was a bee rising out of the meteorite. He said, a bee I am. Not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Gygus, the universe's cosmic destroyer, sent all the horror of eternal darkness. ... However, you must listen. Where I am from, there's a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says when the chosen boy reaches that point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy. This I believe. ... Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to encounter the evil intentations of Gygus. 3 things are of utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and girls who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. But go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Paul. Do you listen to what I have told you? Gygus, thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. And with that, Ness had a new friend in his adventure. His name was Buzz. Buzz, the man from 10 years in the future. Ness walked. Pokey said, Paul, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not really into this thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. Let me break character for a second. So, you know how I made a Far From Subtle reference earlier? I just want to say something. Those guys are doing something that I've never seen on YouTube before. Actually being funny while they're doing gameplay videos. For some reason, it's usually not exciting to watch people play games, but with them, it is. Because their characters are actually them, and they're actually exciting. Like, Ben is quirky, Kyle has no personality, Fraser's like a leader, and Deacon's the outcast that is funny all the time. But, you know, I just wanted to say that.
As Ness walked down the path, he saw an intergalactic spaceman come from the heavens. He said,
"It's been a long time, Buzz. It's been a long time, Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas's plans, but Buzz, you must now surrender. You are no longer a hero, but a useless insect. I will stomp you hard." Okay, he was quite smart, I guess you could say, in his words before that, and then he just ruins it by saying, "I'll stomp you hard." Anywho, battle time. Fast forward. Starman Jr. And I should beat him in a couple seconds. Yay, I won. Woo. Okay. Woo, I was taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygas, as well as humans who have evil hearts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygas's influence over the evil in their minds. Wow, this is Gygas guy. It is the truth, so listen. They walked down the path to righteousness and walked to Pokey's house. In their room, in that house, they saw Pokey's mother and father. Pokey's father said, "I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now." He watched Pokey and Picky be led into their room by their father, and he could hear their father stabbing them over and over. His father said, "By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It could have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it could have been a lot less, too. Just because of the loan my family had now, I live now in poverty. Thanks a lot, Naz. Naz, you're a dick. Dead love.
Oh, well, that's it.
Aye. With that shriek, Ness saw Buzz, get crushed upon her fat head. Buzz struggled to the ground, and you can see his little bee eyes popping out. Exclamation mark. Much bigger than I thought. See, now must begin your adventure. See. You. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my vital words. To defeat Gygas, you must power. You must unite with the Earths. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near you, and it's called the Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? All right. You are an intelligent young man, and oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Gasp. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. It will grow on everything from your 8 secrets, your things. Into this stone, it was an awesome item. By the way, I almost got it. No. No, thank you. Good. It's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Oh, Buzz. I'm crying, you guys. I'm crying really hard. Oh, gasp. Ah. Poor Buzz. His last words were asterisk, gasp, exclamation mark, asterisk. Ah. Poor guy. Poor Buzz. Ness walked out the door, feeling vengeance in the air. However, that was all gone once he heard this sweet tune. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh God! And as Ness walked out, there all of a sudden was a man falling from the sky. This man said, "Pictures taken instantaneously. I am a photographic genius, if I do say so myself." Okay, get ready for it. Instant camera. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Ness said, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondness of memories. Ness, being very weirded out, walked back to his house. In his house was his mom. He just picked up the phone to hear his dad's sweet voice again. Paul, it's your dad. I deposited $31 into your bank account. Taking away what you've spent, you should now have $61 in the bank. Well, XP to get to the next level? Paul, 22. Anyway, what do you need from me? Record. All done. Your dear dad was thinking about taking the hay for the night. I have created a record for your adventure to this point. Good night, sleep tight. Continue, Paul. You like to work hard, just like your mother. But I don't think it's good to work that hard. Click beep beep beep. Okay, guys. I think this is where I'm gonna end the video. Good night. Sleep tight. This is Santa's Evil Helper. Kinda near my 3rd anniversary on YouTube. Well, I mean my 3rd anniversary of me making videos on YouTube. Okay, on this channel.